Come here. Indeed.
I got a fist full of whiskey, the bottle just bit me. We got lined up, shot down, firing back straight crown. Ticking like a time bomb, drinking till the night's gone. Get your hands off of this glass, last call my ass.
Yeah, I tell you. If that was the next exit, I'd get off on that all day.
I'd slap that ass, but I'd hurt my hand. You know what the funny thing is? This is a flat screen, and your flat screen is curved there. It's so...
Yeah. Wait, what is the... I know it's completely unassociated with
Wow.
that chick's ass, but what is this whole... It seems like this whole big rebirth on these flat earthers. They said when spaceships are in orbit, it's just more proof. Well, I just watched the SpaceX test flight today, and it
hit the firmament.
Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, Greg goes, the first news article he finds, it sounds all negative, and I go, did they not listen to the launch? They said if it left the pad, they would have been happy with the results. It was the first test of it with the unit, with it as one unit. They've never tested it like this. This wasn't the...
How many fucking rockets blew up from the time of Werner von Braun to the point where they actually started to be able to put that shit into orbit? A lot.
Then there's the other one that keeps popping up. Not only... And I have a tendency to believe this one, that we never went to the moon. So that's why they don't want to go back there, because there ain't nothing there. like, first of all...
I heard there's a quick trip up there now.
I mean...
there's one everywhere else.
I mean, first of all, how was there a camera shot of him taking the first step if...
Camera on an arm.
Okay, then the camera that was left there, that watched the unit take off... They did not have the technology. They did not have motorized arms.
Short-range TV.
Well,
I'm going to tell you what, NASA made it. If NASA made it to the moon, how the fuck can they not have an arm that goes, hey guys, we're going to set this fucking timer, this egg timer. Then when it goes, the motor starts to go off. So we got to make sure we're real close. We only got one shot at this. Dude, we've only had one shot at anything we've fucking done here. What's it going to matter?
Either way.
How are we going to get the film back? Oh, the film crew will pick it up.
Let's just send a crew down to get that footage from the camera on the moon.
Well, it's the Starbucks cup, too, that gave it all away.
No, it was the MTV flag. I was like, what was up with that?
They didn't have music videos back then, though.
It's like, so between the flat earthers and
the flat earthers are the ones that fucking get me the most, I think.
And they also say never in history has anything gone more than, 10,000 feet? Or 15,000 feet? Or I don't remember what the thing was. It's like, whatever, nothing has ever gone beyond a certain point of our orbit. Because when we get there, it's just it's that matrix dome.
The firmament. It's called the firmament. And it's like, so the Earth isn't round, it's flat. How do you explain a round moon?
Okay, this is a great story. That's fake, it's just a projector. So I figured if I just keep saying shit to Miles that pisses him off...
I'm not pissed.
We'll get through this alcohol and no problem. There's your first one. You got 3 to go.
You got 3 to go.
Okay, what's the...
I know, you gotta use your mouth.
Wow, that's what McLean said.
My wife said.
Okay. I think I used this one yesterday. Who cares?
Ooh, nice color. This is a recommendation courtesy of Dale Hymans.
Dale, a.k.a. short-tempered neighbor across the alley. He has good taste in women, though. Well, he doesn't have good taste. They're good-looking women. They're just nuts. I haven't seen the new one, though, but
He's hiding her from us. Smells good. I'd laugh if you fucking suck some of that.
I've done it. It's not good. Trust me, it drinks much better than it breathes. Wow. I'm not racist. I like dark nipples.
Oh, Jesus.
She's got the 70s.
And a bush.
She got the 70s stash going on right there.
I'm all about bush, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Gotta queue up yesterday's music. No, there's a personal favorite right there. I'd write back checks, and I don't even use checks anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
This is coming from a guy that drinks light beer, though.
Dale?
Actually, Dale drinks anything you hand him. Hey, Dale, want a beer? Now, do you want this, or this?
This.
Whatever you bring.
He takes and he gives out, you want this, or this? 3 hands short. You're like,
Yeah.
math ain't adding up here.
Which one of these do you want? Uh-huh. Dale lives in the dead guy's house. Was it not Ray? Ray? Roy?
I don't remember.
Roger? Ricky? Thought it was an R. All I know is after a few days of some of his family wondering where he is and not answering his phone calls, they found him in the tub. Wonder how that looked.
Better than on the freaking couch.
Dead guy in the tub. It's too bad. He was a nice guy. I mean, I like Dale more, but
I like looking at Amy even more. Do you think he'd be mad if we banged her?
Dale?
Yeah.
I don't think he cares anymore. Unless he's just sleeping with this one while he's waiting around for Amy to take him back for like the 15th time. If I had $100
him taking her back or her taking him back?
She always breaks up with him.
Why?
Because he's an asshole.
Why? That would be obvious, yeah.
I'm just guessing, and Dale, if you're watching this, you can either confirm or deny.
Does Dale watch his shit?
No.
Thank God, because some of the shit we say, we get hit.
I'm guessing Dale isn't a happy drunk.
I'm gonna tell you right now, my favorite episode of Dale's outbursts was when the fucking one kid almost hit me because he was racing down the block. And Dale's like, "Good job, Miles. That fucker was driving way too fast." And then the kid came back with his dad and his like funkle. And they get out of the car like they're gonna beat my ass. I'm like, "You need to tell your kid to slow the fuck down." "Oh, we're gonna call the cops." You probably should have called them before you got here. Then Dale walks around the driver's side and is like, "I know you. I've seen you at Players. I'm gonna fucking kill you." And I'm like, "Oh shit."
Problem solved.
No,
Miles goes back in the house.
Fucking better. I step back, and the dad's like, "Just get in the car." Dale had already walked around the passenger. I said, "Oh, get in the car, that right?" Rips open the fucking rear passenger door and sits down in the fucking car. Says, "I'm in the car, motherfucker." "What now?" These fuckers started sweating. And then the cop showed up like a half hour later.
Neighborhood fun.
That was a blast. Told the cops, I can estimate about how fast he's going. He was doing at least 30 down the street. And even if he wasn't, he was accelerating too hard. And then the cop's like, "Well, he said you kicked his car." I said, "He came close enough to me for me to kick his car. I think he hit me with his mirror as he drove past because he wasn't paying attention." Cops were like, because at that point in time, they'd have to say he hit me without any kind of a witness. They're just like, yeah, we're going to go now. Fucking fabulous.
Fab.
That's pickle. That would not go. What are you looking for?
Nothing. doing some legwork. Just go back in your spot, would you? Stop burping in my face.
I didn't.
It didn't taste like cherry lemonade.
Cherry limeade.
See, I won't say it's bad.
Oh, dude, I drink this shit all day long. Good thing I got 2 6-packs. So we literally each have 6 if we had to.
You have 6 of these here?
I have 2 of these.
How were you thinking?
I was taking Dale's recommendation to heart. That is Blake's. Blake's has never done us wrong.
I don't think it's not very high on alcohol.
What do you think it is, Eric?
Hang on, let me.
Mr. Magic Mouth?
No, just lucky guesses. I mean, you get an idea of what 90% of things are. See, the thing that sucks is sometimes the little burn you get is carbonation and a product of the flavor like the cherry, and sometimes it's actually the alcohol. I'm going to go maybe with wishful thinking. It's somewhere between 6 and 6.5, and I'm thinking closer to 6.
It is exactly 6, Mr. Magic Mouth.
It is?
It is.
I was hoping it was at least 6. I was going to be really bummed out if you go, it's actually 4 or 5. Where is it on the can?
Bigger than shit right on the front.
Oh. See, you know what I was doing?
Christ, you could probably see that in the TV from
Well, I was at 12. I got caught by that number,
Holy
and I was
shit.
rotating. You go, just look, yeah, yes. I'm like, holy shit, that's the biggest, one of the biggest, what is it? Terrible. Okay, I have no excuse. I should have easily been able to see that and just made up that I just said 6. But I'm going to be on. I am going to be 100% mad that I did not see the giant
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I did not see the dime size.
So, does your mouth measure inches as well as it does alcohol?
Okay, this is a great video. It's a husband and wife, and you know they're all set up. They're standing close. Well, obviously they have to. They're in frame of a camera for a TikTok or a Reels video.
Oh, fuck.
And she's got a bottle of water, and she goes, what would you do if I started choking? And she takes a drink, and he goes, I'd pull back 2 inches. And she sprays it all over. She laughs and sprays it all over his face.
I'm gonna try that with my wife. I'm gonna be like, I'm like, you know what I'd do if you started choking? I'd pull back 2 inches and just see if she fucking spits out whatever's in her mouth. But I gotta get a shirt with a little freaking pouch right here so that I can have the camera on. Then upload that to her channel.
What would you? Oh god! Oh god! Nice bunny ears. First is Clyde saying first, and then Phil 2 thumbs up and 2 shots, and then Clyde says whiskey and revolution for all, and Phil adds 2 more damn shots. How could you have this many sub-comments over Mr. 27 says first? Well, I guess, first of all, he's not, so I guess that's probably in there.
Eric, hang on. Look, there's a hair coming over her panties.
You know, that's drunk guy dropping a rifle against a brand new TV. I think I had this TV for 5 seconds. This is why you don't get muzzle brakes with sharp. Okay, these are all sub-comments. Hector, beat ya, laugh out loud. Clyde, well, imagine that. Hector, you were popping when you got that alert. Yes?
Pooping.
Pooping. Who is pooping? Just happen
It's
to have.
not pooping.
Just happen.
I wonder if she squirtles.
Jesus Christ. I mean, it looks like a walrus.
She's probably got like those freaking giant ass freaking pancake nipples. Those are kind of gross.
Oh God.
Am I wrong?
Probably.
I mean, if you had a nipple this big, I mean, wouldn't you be like, fuck, I feel so horrible. I'd never take off my fucking shirt. I would never wash myself. I wouldn't even be able to look at myself in the mirror without a shirt on.
Clyde says, nope, grilling porterhouse steaks. Then he says, You've got toilets on the brain and I'm the sick puppy. And then Hector says Eric uses the toilet as a cereal bowl in the morning.
He eats shit for breakfast.
Should've got a case. DFC says podium whiff. Then Hector says gross. It's Eric. Then Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Then he says, how you doing?
Oh wait, what was it from Happy Gilmore? I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? That was back when Adam Sandler was truly funny.
I don't know if I'd give a date. For him, it seems like you'll find one movie that's like legitimately okay, and then the next one you're like going,
what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Did you like use all your talent on the last movie?
Jeff says cheers, well. Phil says, I need that light system.
What light system?
You didn't watch yesterday's video?
No, not really. I work fucking too much. And if I had your brew review on while I was at fucking work, I'm getting fucking fired.
I can't remember it exactly. What moment in time? Oh, sorry. It's also related in sound, too.
So, Eric, the potato?
The
I mean,
regular
look at the quality of your video. It looks like a shot with a potato when I was
Zero
watching.
got that chemical 7-Up and Mountain Dew. Clerks 2. Kelly can be a guy's name. Cripple yourself. Multi-gunman, I'm late. I'm really at the point where I really feel that it's time to move on in careers. I'm thinking doing nothing and being a bum is right up there.
Eric's going to go ahead and he's going to be freaking sitting on a street corner and sign Will suck dick for guns.
Eric, I'm ovulating. Let's see if I can get pregnant. Practice makes perfect. McLean? At that exact moment, a fucking message comes in on my phone and mutes Spotify. McLean, just remember this look.
It's fucking awesome. Where's the lights at?
It was right there.
Where'd it go?
Okay, enough of that. That's very
I'm
disturbing.
gonna you know what? I'm going to borrow that and that song. And see if I can
look up classic porn on Spotify.
See, I'm gonna take this home and I'll plug it in and turn the lights on and put on some good old 70s porn crew and be sitting there looking at the wife and she walks in the room and be like, no, didn't think so. Tell her I'm ovulating.
Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth connection.
So then, if you have the all that shit's on the front. And then, of course, if you play music, then it'll run the
Is this
music.
a speaker?
It's a Bluetooth speaker. Let me fix your plumbing by Sexorama.
Hey Eric, do you have a 7/8 inch SDS bit?
7/8 inch?
7/8 inch or 1 inch.
Probably not that big, but if I do, it's in that door that opens on the toolbox in the garage.
I gotta drill through the wall.
I'm a cunt.
I actually got my hose bib apart.
Fuck, are you serious? You see that? Okay, if I don't get this now, I'll never see it again. And this is going well.
Eric, there's an easier way to do this if you haven't already got it out.
It shot across the floor like it was on a pre-programmed path.
Yep. I feel like I'm in heavy metal. You ever see that movie?
Yeah?
You want to crack open the thing of Spam, Eric?
I'm good, but go ahead and have whatever you want.
Unless you got other meat snacks.
Everything's on that shelf.
I'm talking like one of your pants.
Hector, by the way, y'all, when the video goes up, it stays at 360p for a while. It takes shit tube a bit to get it to 1080. Oh, and
Pardon me while I beat my meat on the table.
okay, smile money. Being a bum is not a career choice. You need to keep paying in the Social Security so I can retire at the end of this year.
Which one do I take? This one.
For what?
Spam?
Soft meat. I don't care which one you use. That one's probably best because it's the longest. Because I don't like anything, cheese or Spam, in the fold of the knife. And Scourge says, nah, you don't need $1 million to do nothing, man. Take a look at my cousin. He's broke, don't do shit. Building a drink, aka redneck. Greens Captain, how you're having a good day? How you're having a good day?
Hope you're having a good day. His autocorrect fucked him.
Well, I can guarantee you she doesn't have pepperoni fries. Anything. Then he says...
No, she's got makeup on him, man. That shit's photoshopped as fuck. What the fuck?
Most of them probably have.
What the fuck?
He has a bigger wing.
Nothing's real in that fucking picture. Nothing.
Mike says Trump is the best and always has been. Phil, preach, brother. With this administration, having to work 2 full-time jobs and only getting farther behind. Oh, come on, Phil. According to this administration, and only this administration, this is the best economy in American history.
We're all trans wealthy.
Rich, I bought a couple of different special beers for my birthday next week, and to bring with me to share with you on my next visit. I'm looking forward to enjoying both of these with you. And going up to Buffalo Wild Wings, we'll have some Reaper wings or whatever it is that you do to torture yourself when you go there.
If I don't see you between now and then, Rich, happy birthday.
Mike, what I have seen and read is the government is injecting us in our food and prescription meds for C19 and others. Just saying.
What's C19?
COVID.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Phil, robbed of the outro, babe. F you, screw tube. What? Oh, she was, well, I know why they would have gotten her out of there. I mean, it wasn't like any of the ones that are popping up in here, like the one that I just saw the girl, and then when you're standing here looking at the camera, and you look over your shoulder, and the girl is right here, but there's a mirror, and you realize that she has no bottoms on.
Without makeup, that one there would fucking not be pleasant. I mean, at least from the head.
Problem solved.
From the neck up, yeah.
Tom, I saw where Kid Rock made $30,000 so far off a Bud Light boycott.
So you see they fucking totally backed off that stupid shit now?
They still didn't. Their CEO still didn't apologize, though. He basically, I don't know. I wonder if the woman that planned this whole thing, that fucking, obviously, libtard, in her background, she's got her rainbow flags and shit, and she's standing there, you know, have you listened to her talk? Talking about how we really don't need our old customers. We are looking for a new base of customers. Who the fuck says that in marketing?
Yeah, it's like,
no, you want to keep all of your old people.
This is what they're gonna say next. You know what? All these people that are out rural, they're in the flyover states that used to drink our product, are a bunch of racist, transphobic assholes who don't know good beer. What the fuck? Did Miller Coors fucking sponsor this ad campaign?
You know, other than getting some from you, which was part of Shoot-A-Palooza, I don't know if I've ever had anything to do with Bud Light, other than...
I didn't even get you Bud Light, because it... I would drink Bud...
I have purchased Bud Light...
Mike doesn't even drink Bud Light.
Bud Light Lemon? Bud Light Lime? I have purchased that, and I like the Shalata from Bud. But... that's easy to recreate.
Wasn't the Bud Apple or something that I got that was absolutely fucking horrific?
Yeah.
It's like, who the fuck does... It doesn't taste good at all.
And I have never, ever, ever been a fan of Anheuser-Busch Budweiser. I mean, it's just, to me, it's... I don't know. How do you make a tasteless beer that only incorporates bad taste? I mean, where's the rest of the beer flavors versus whatever the hell that is that I'm tasting? No, to me, I can't say that, oh yeah, I stopped buying Bud. Well, I'll stop buying the Chelada, because, of course, it was Mike that went, he goes, you know those Cheladas? He goes, you know how good those are? And I'm like, yeah. He
Because
goes,
they had tomato juice in them. That's what made them good. Is because you weren't really tasting the fucking Budweiser.
before this falls and kills you, Mike goes, try this. And I'm like, okay. And it turned out that he had the 5-pepper Bloody Mary mix. But, I mean, take any Bloody Mary mix. But all he did was basically did a little bit of that and a little bit of beer. And,
Eric, doesn't mix. We'll get some fucking Castle Danger cream ale.
I have one can.
Dude, can you go back one?
Maybe. First I gotta hover. The fuck! Good.
Yeah. Okay.
Put a bookshelf on those tits.
Bookshelf, shit, I can park my car.
Tom, a great show would be to get Miles and Michelob Matt good and drunk and have them play air guitar or do some Motown dancing.
I'm down. I'll do it right in front of Matt. Shit. I'll give him a lap dance if you guys pay enough.
Smile Money says Dominion, which is owned by New York private equity firm Staple Street Capital. Fox Corporation is publicly traded American mass media company operated and controlled by media mogul Rupert Murdoch. Read more. Have not heard the two entities, Fox and Dominion, have the same owners. That's what a guy was reporting. And actually, I've seen it in two different spots, but that doesn't make it true. But thanks, Smile Money. Then Smile Money says, yes, they are working on an mRNA technology that can be grown in food. Advances in mRNA technology is showing much success. Edible vaccines were were first invented by Charles
fuck?
J.
Eric! What the fuck is that?
Old lady. Even her belly button's fucked up. But she had a drink.
Yeah, holy shit! I'm drunk and that scared the fuck out of me.
I'm wondering if the tits are like that, or if the shirt blouse is a little. She looks.
Can't take off her fucking bra because it'll break her knees backwards.
She looks wrecked. Showing much success. Edible vaccines were first invented by Charles J. Artson. Biodesign Institute, Arizona State University. These subunit vaccines were made up of antigens that can be grown in genetically modified plants and delivered through the edible parts of the plants. Martson, 1997, June 22nd, 2010. EMT subcomment testing me or giving me meds without an agreement is medical battery. Where's this? Smile Money. Freedom of speech is documented in the First Amendment, yet speech always was not without risk. You know, like Will Smith slapping Chris Rock on Fox or Fox News paying over $787.5 million. Sharky. Also, the First Amendment only covers what you say in public and to the government. Furthermore, actions and words can and have consequences.
And the First Amendment was only meant to prevent the government from saying, well, you can't say that or we'll put you in jail or we'll make laws against it. If you say, I'm going to fuck your wife, and you get punched in the face, well, that's your problem.
Back to Sharky. You also have the right to remain silent and the right not to self-incriminate. And Sharky says, the right many just don't get. But that's not the first, that's the fifth, and I know that. Not even being a U.S. citizen. It helps that over here you are basically have two rights embedded in our Constitution. Cheap old gun guy. Nice disco lights. What next? Disco ball and talking to your pet rock? If you do, I'd know what you'd say.
Wow. Another short hair one. Eric, I got disco balls.
Actually, they because of the way it's shaped, you can use it as a disco ball. I'm not exactly sure how you'd mount it to the.
Be careful.
Mount it to the ceiling. Lick and stick it.
It's
Is this that shitty beer?
Oh, this shit is so fucking good.
Makes me wonder if Jeremy ever found this.
Don't drink my beer, Jeremy. Thank you. I still have a 4-pack of the Dragon Fandango that my wife bought me for that whole incident. It's sitting in the basement fridge. We should really drink the shit out of that.
The only thing I would not recommend with this, I don't think you should brush your teeth and then have this. I think that'd go over.
I don't brush my teeth anyways.
I do have a long-term test to find out how that works out. My nephew, my sister's son, says that he's never brushed his teeth.
You know, some people, their teeth are pretty good. They don't have that problem. Some people, they go like one day and it smells like someone took a shit in their mouth.
Where's the Red Riding Hood? Okay, then Scourge says do a gin and starry water. Let me build you a sweet one.
Let's do it.
Unfortunately, I do see the gin. I'm not a gin fan. That's why there's this much gin. And this was because of the girls' night. I think this might have been a bottle that NIHAP sent to Christine. Christine isn't a gin fan either, but sometimes there's necessary evils, depending on what drink you want.
So yeah, yeah. So we get a message the other day, Tuesday night, safety meeting in the morning. One of the dicks at work posts that. Right? Sitting at the bar. So another coworker replies with this.
That is a good safety meeting.
What I should have done instead of going back to sleep, I should have said this morning when the foreman's like, yeah, no work today, but like, if you're in Duluth, breakfast at Big Daddy's. Yeah, when he posted that, I wanted to come over here and be like, let's find what's the most expensive and hardest freaking whiskey you have. Take a picture of that with a couple of guns behind it and say, let me know when you graduate to adulthood.
Do you know what's over at Super One?
Food?
13-1 and 13-2. I'm like, they have fucking Octomore over at our Useless. By the way, there's an improper ratio here. It's almost 50-50.
Are you a ratioist?
Oh, see that? I almost booged on you.
Now I'm disappointed, Eric.
You
So I got the trailer in my name.
Don't want to piss off McLean.
Got the trailer in my name, but I got to contact Triton Trailers again because they're feeding me a line of bullshit. They keep records back 20 years, and it's like, you know what? They say, one, I don't see a VIN number on the picture you sent us. Hang on a second, let me see if I find this shit, dude. Yeah. I took it, I went ahead and I sent Triton Trailers this. And he says, yeah, I don't see a vehicle ID or a VIN number on there. I'm half tempted to write him back and says, I'll tell you what. Look on the left side about halfway down and see vehicle ID number. Just print me a fucking sticker and send it to me. With the appropriate information for a 98 trailer. You say your records only go back 20 fucking years. I don't fucking care about your records. Print me a fucking sticker with the VIN on it and the requisite information, or I'm gonna wear you like a fucking slipper, asshole.
It's just water.
You know what? Actually, holy shit, those are pierced.
Oh, that's the first time I ever noticed her titties. Yes, they are.
But what is she driving? That's what I want to know.
A Mustang. It looks like the shifter in a Mustang. Might have been a Camaro. Looks like a Mustang.
Probably isn't a Camaro.
Arrow.
Yep,
Did you try this?
I did. It's okay.
You know, I like this on its own. As soon as I start putting booze in it, it gets that really chemical sweetener taste. Like maybe I need to go back and just try one on its own. But I mean, I actually thought it did really good for artificial sweetness. But when you use it as in a mix scenario, it loses it, and it's not very good.
Yep.
Maybe you just need more mix.
Maybe you just need to drink more. Forget that it tastes like shit.
Lizard people. Lizard people. Lizard titties.
Those are fucking fake ass fucking titties.
She doesn't have nipples. She's got air chunks.
That bitch got that. Those are some fucking Wish titties. She got those from Wish.com.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Dick.
When you finance a set of fake titties, and then she leaves.
You know what? For an older woman, I'd put her 55 plus.
I'd sue for the titties back. I financed those fucking knockers. I'm taking them with me.
Yeah. You know what? I am not a huge fan of huge tits. I'm a fan of a moderate breast.
I have never been with a woman with small breasts. I wouldn't even know. It's
Just try it, Eric.
white guy problems.
Just try that shit. It's actually pretty decent. I'm gonna tell you right now. Big tits, yeah, fine. Get a little sick, and you just like, "Ah!" Beep, beep, beep. One in each hand, like that. Fuck yeah. I'm squeezing your nipple, squeezing your nipple, squeezing.
McLean says, keep the light on. I want to see your face. Then he says, F soda bomi. F soda bomi. Matt says, sounds like a Antwoord song. I don't know who Die
The Onward! Oh, fuck it. Dude, you need to, hang on, stop.
No.
Stop everything. You need to look up Antwoord. Fucking right now, put it on the fucking monitor.
Then McLean says, dang, props on the D answer hip crowd.
Actually, Eric,
And then Sharky says, crazy South Africans.
yeah, no shit, dude.
This reminds me of a maid I had. I had a maid. I had. Zeus says, one of my bosses bought an M&P 10mm as his new carry gun. I love Smith & Wesson, and I don't own a Smith & Wesson 10mm. Christine does.
You know what? Another one that's kind of crazy is Little Big out of fucking Russia. They're hip hop, but they're funnier and fuck to watch. They got midgets.
I don't even know you anymore.
Dude, you need to see this shit. You're like, you know what? For a minute, while I have had a lot to drink.
Alright. Zeus, my girlfriend likes the belly band a lot for her Carry 43X. No excuses for being a victim. And all the great gear available. With all the great gear available. And Matt Davis says, yep. Then he says, and beer. Oh my God, he went full intellectual on us. Matt, mind. Oh, sorry. The real Matt, not the dickweed that.
Would the real Matt Shady please stand up?
Wade, down in Mississippi, it's a sunny and a high of 83. You could ride Vivian at least 11 months out of the year.
Fuck, it's a high of 83 fucking inches of snow in the last 3 months.
We actually broke the record today. This is now 2023, the most snowfall in the Duluth, Minnesota area.
In one season.
Hey, Google, how much snowfall have we had in Duluth, Minnesota?
There'll be snow with brief sleet in Duluth today, and approximately 0.2 inches of snow is expected.
You're so fired.
Fuck. Try it, Eric. See how it is.
It's probably gonna be good.
I'm doing it. This turned into a fucking impromptu do it.
I could have stopped you, but I was like, he's about to dump fat, and I figured it wasn't gonna hurt it really.
You couldn't make it any fucking worse.
You know the thing is
you know what?
it's I don't well mine.
It's actually pretty fucking the starry. Kind of kills some of the acidity and adds a little extra sweetness.
I'm going full in.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh, I can't quite go full in unless I do that.
What? You gotta drink it.
You know what the worst part of this is, Eric?
The train came off the tracks at least 27 minutes ago.
We can. You know what we can do though? We can blame the fucking Secretary of Transportation for this derailment.
Buttigieg?
I don't give a fuck what its name is. That fucking dude is as retarded as fuck.
That's actually good.
Move. I'm gonna get some more starry out. We're gonna mix this shit again. You know what? I need to contact goddamn Toppling Goliath and see if they'll do a blueberry fucking fandango and goddamn lemon fandango.
Did you fart in that refrigerator?
I did not.
You know, he was down.
Smell like cum.
I'm trying to explain to him that that's a different batch. That is a different batch of Limburger. I don't really know if you're ready for that batch. It's.
I'm so fucking glad we didn't start with the fucking carburetors tonight.
And then NIHAP tells me you should set it out and let it reach room temperature. For how long?
Oh my god. Where? Where the fuck are you doing this?
You know, and the thing is, it's in a Ziploc bag.
And I don't mind the taste of this shit, but the smell.
Oh my god.
The smell.
I'll admit it.
Or bring some of that shit home and be like, here, woman, try this. It's cheese.
You cannot trust that book by its cover. I told you I wanted to do that to Matt. I was going to reach into my butthole and then go a swipe across the bottom of his nose and watch him throw up.
Shit. Wow. Oh, shit. Shit's about to go wrong. Not quite.
Wade! Oh, I read that one, sorry. Oh, I didn't get to finish it. The music makes me makes me crazy. Crave a pack of Newports and a 40 of Schlitz malt liquor. You gotta put on the cheap 70s mustache, too. Wade, I try not to think about what is happening in plain sight and no ramifications for their actions. All I can do is prepare my family as best I can. Oh, so I got a tickler going. I hate that. That's why the best success for taking care of nose hairs. No, I mean I literally have a hair that turns around.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I got... Wow.
What's that? Those look pretty lofty. Kind of.
You know what, Eric? I can imagine one thing. Grabbing that thing by the ankles and going...
EMT, Bird Dog Blackberry Whiskey is awesome, but I like their peach better.
Who is that?
If you've never had it. Never had either one of them.
She's got to have some full nudes somewhere.
Wow, it says low-res sample. What's that look? I got something to show you. Is she at
I cost way too much.
Is she at the playground?
She's a teacher. She's outside her school.
Salty. Heard from him already. You have the right to remain naked. Anything you say can and will be used against you to keep you naked. You have the right to have a naked attorney. If you cannot afford a naked attorney, one will be provided for you. Do you understand your naked rights as I have explained them to you?
I plead the naked.
Tardisia says, my name is Friday, Sergeant Joe Friday. I carry a badge, and I'm naked. EMT, I think it's been a few reviews that I have fired the only shots. Isn't anyone playing anymore? This is my last shot until others start lobbing missiles again. Participation trophies suck. Bring on some competition. B9 is a miss. And actually he says this. And then, come on, man. That is one lucky horse. That's all I have to say. I'd rather she rode without a saddle. So she can experience that naked feel.
I'd do that bareback too.
Sharky says, I already sank 2 boats. This is true. Just giving you a chance to catch up and kill, steal all of your hits. Sharky, cheers all. 3-gun AR hidden in the shadows and rocking that 60 rounder. Woo! I give you extra props for catching the mag. Sharky, wow, a single malt scotch of unknown age labeled as for mixing. Just sounds just like the thing I'd like to try. Sharky? I think we're good. Trying to think of all the things I gotta hang on to. Well, first of all, the most important one is the Regal from 1970. Sharky, at least the disco down there at 1250 almost sorted the brew babes blowing out the camera. I'll join in on more fuckery. What are those party lights? I read them for things you know, the things. What? Sharky, you totally missed Hector's shot at Bravo 8 he made on sometime around midnight review from 2 days ago. I had it recorded, but it wasn't called this review or the last one, so I had to go back and check because it matters. Okay, hang on. B8. B8 is a miss. What was that?
What was what?
Peg suicide just happened. How did a fucking peg topple out of the top?
It's transgender, that's how.
One more attempt and I give up.
It thinks it's white. That's completely fucking hand-drawn. I completely put my hands all over that.
Sharky, I like Trump. And I get a lot of crap for it over here in Holland. But I just wonder why one would vote for anyone that old. Yes, Biden is older and way, way more lost. Fact is, Donald is 77 years old currently, and the average lifespan in the U.S. As of 2022 is 76. DeSantis is 44. Might be a refreshing thing about...
Holy fuck,
the
Ron
age of
DeSantis
life.
is only 44? I would 69 that.
Well, I think the smart move would be for Trump and DeSantis to run together.
I think an even smarter move.
By the way, have you been in the garage? I added 3 of those to the garage.
Oh, I have not. Oh, like where I popped the bulbs off?
No, that still won't fit there.
That was fucking so fucking awesome when I took and I actually fastened up the back of the door and went. What the fuck was that?
My load.
Holy shit! Holy shit! When I took it, I put the fucking garage door. I put in the new door, and then raised it up and down before I fastened the back of the tracks. Raised the back of the tracks up just that much. I went ahead and chucked the door up. There, pop up. Bing, 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 bing. There's a fucking LED bulb. Fucking heads come off.
Yeah, those still won't. Even though those are not. Those are higher than a regular bulb. They still would hit the door. And the ones that you put in there are actually fairly bright for their size.
Yeah, they're nice. I'm
just a freak when see I would line the entire roof.
Ceiling with that?
With the ceiling in the garage with those.
Well, if I do a new garage, I have to decide on what lights I'm going to put in there. But I want that fucking... I want to be able to tan in that fucker when I turn all the lights on.
There is one problem with those. Those are on sale at Menards, and they may not work in the garage next winter.
Why not? Oh, because the cold?
LEDs and cold. You have to find cold rated ones.
You know what I have found with LEDs is it might take a second, just like fluorescent lights, for them to warm up, but they work fine in the cold. It's the CFLs that work worth shit until they really warm up.
Yeah, there's not a single one of those in existence in my life anymore.
I have one in the garage.
Oh, I'm lying.
There's one in there.
Uh-huh. When you
How the
flip,
fuck do you even get that out of there?
it barely makes it.
Let's fucking make this. You have another bulb?
No, I just put that up there.
Why would you put this up there?
Because it's a 200 watt out of the garage. I don't have anything brighter. What I wish is those pedals switched around so they aim down.
That would be pretty cool.
No, it's just when Christine goes to go into the gun room, she doesn't can't find that switch and can't reach that switch in the ceiling, so I've left. What I really need to do is just convert that back over to a wire, and then just put a row of lights right there.
That looks like absolute shit.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. That's why that room only had that was the only light in that room. But it was the other way around, so every time you went in there, you hit your head because it was in that glass, that mason jar like setup.
Dude, I'm waiting on members to contact me back about the garage. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, she's all body, no face.
That's a butterface.
There's other ones of her, like there's ones of her where she's all dressed in black, carrying guns, and they've worked her face over just a little bit. But Sharky, Fox is owned by Rupert Murdoch, at least for 39% as of today. Dominion Voting Thing is owned by Staple Street Capital, who just banked at 5,000% return on the settlement. It's not left pocket, right pocket. Fox was fucked, and they knew it. Well, it's like I tried to tell Greg. Greg goes, well, they had to settle because they were wrong. And I go, Greg, you know how many fucking court cases are settled because to settle for $75 million, if they lost, they might have had to pay out $100. You know, the bottom line is just because a court case is settled isn't an admission of guilt. These days, it's an admission that you don't want to get screwed more.
I'll be right back, Eric.
Alright. And when they talk about how easy these... I mean, I watched a live congressional meeting where these machines were actively hacked into live on TV. And the next day, I couldn't find it anywhere. So, fuck you and everybody that's like, oh, well, that's just more proof that you were wrong. No, I'm sorry. After everything that I have seen, the fact that you got your fucking shit handed to you by fraudulent media and the big cover-up that's on, I mean, open your eyes and look at what really is going on. There is such a difference in directions of the road. If you want to put the blinders on and follow the sheep over the cliff, you go ahead. Unfortunately, in the world that I live in, I give a fuck about the Constitution of the United States and the fact that I'm sick and tired of these pieces of fraudulent shit manipulating everything and everyone. I only want to live long enough to see payday. Sharky, SH, always, sometimes multiple parts, and outro babe robbery. Don't worry, just like with the girl with the bullets over her titties, I will keep on putting the picture back again and again and again, and eventually I always win. Let's see if we can wrap this up before he gets back. On the Blakes, obviously Miles was overserved. On the cherry limeade from Blake's, I found it very drinkable. I mean, if my refrigerator just magically filled with these, I would not be disappointed. I don't know if I could drink this as a 24/7 backup thing, but overall, I'd give it an 8. Oh, in the club, Sharky. You totally missed Hector's. What? Okay, evidently my my click and then it fucking unclicked because of this fucking sack of shit. Rich. So there's only 2 in the club. Rich Huff says, cheers, Clubbers. Cheers, Rich. And Smile Money says, cheers, Clubbers. Cheers, Smile Money. That's it. Before he comes back down here and makes this shit go even longer, we're at 1 hour and 4 minutes. Cheers, we'll see you tomorrow. And make sure you come over and check out Locked and Loaded, because I'm sure it's going to be... I'm going to try to find something uplifting and non-political, just because. Yes.